Hello, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be explaining what intralingual translation is. We're going to be talking about some of the benefits of it, and we're going to talk about some tools that you can use to reap those benefits. So, let's begin. Intralingual is a compound word of intra, meaning within a boundary, and lingual, meaning relating to a language. Now, for my previous video, I explained that translation is the changing of form or state into another. So, when we talk about intralingual translation, what we're referring to is changing something within the borders of a language. In other words, we are rewording or we are paraphrasing something. Rewording is very simple. It's just changing or replacing one word with a synonym, a word that has a similar meaning. Paraphrasing is also very simple. It's simply taking someone else's words or work and writing them in your own words. If you've ever done an academic essay, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is vital. And also, in any exam, you'll have seen the sentence, please write in your own words. In terms of translation, rewording and paraphrasing are great because it helps you maintain that sense for sense style and helps you steer away from that literal word for word. The literal word for word style is just not great because it helps break the flow of what the reader is reading, and it just makes it much more difficult to understand. Also, paraphrasing is what you are doing when you are translating. You're taking a text that was not written by you, it was written by someone else. It's not even in your own language, it's in your secondary language. So you're taking someone else's words and work and you're then putting them into your mother tongue, which is the language you grew up speaking, and you are putting those across as if you are the original author. You are putting them in your own words. So in that sense, intralingual translation is very important for maintaining that sense for sense style. Some other benefits of rewording or paraphrasing is that you're building your vocabulary. Now, this is great for not only for writing, but also for speaking, particularly if you want to maybe become more articulate, or maybe you want to do some public speaking, because this also means that you can talk about the same topic, but you can talk about it to different audiences. For example, the way you talk to adults is not the same way you would talk to children. So, rewording and paraphrasing are great for this. In this sense, intralingual translation feeds into the idea of the purpose or your scopus of what you're talking or what you're writing about. If you want to learn more about that, I've done a previous video on it, so check that out. Some tools to help you reword or to paraphrase things is to use a thesaurus. Now, a thesaurus is just simply, it's like a dictionary except for synonyms, words that have a similar meaning. Doesn't paraphrase stuff for you, you have to do that on your own, although there are tools out there such as Grammarly which can help you rephrase things, and you can change the settings on terms if you want to talk about something more formally or informally. It is great. I use it for myself. I used it more for university when I was doing academic essays, particularly when I wanted to paraphrase other people's words or their work. It was great. But in general, you have to be very careful with thesauruses because you do have to still check the meaning of the synonym, because although it is a synonym, it has a similar meaning, does not mean that in that context it will sound correct. So you have to check, is it more formal, is it more informal? Just be careful. Another tool to help you reword or to paraphrase something is to read up on other texts. So if you're writing about sports, maybe you're talking about insurance, read up on articles about that. Read up on essays, read up on books, listen to how other people talk about it. All these different things will help you increase your vocabulary, will help you give a better understanding of the different words that they can be used within that context, and then it means when you go to use them again, they're all up on here. So there you have it. If you'd like to learn about more things related to translation, make sure to like this video because it helps the algorithm for some reason, and also give a comment if you want to leave one, and subscribe for more. Thanks very much. Bye.